I'm strong in faith.
Faith can move mountains. Radio Maria, 91.3 FM.
The voice of truth.
Hello, welcome to Journey Through Life. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you're looking to a wonderful 2025. I pray all your dreams come true in this new year. My guest this evening is Ambassador Liz Okomah, Jerusalem Pilgrim, JP. That's the one. Founder of Monica Cancer Foundation. You've survived cancer 23 years ago. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Tell us how the journey has been so far, please.
Well, I give God all the glory. It is by the grace of God and mercy of God that I'm still alive today. I'm not better than those that have gone, but I thank God. And God helped me to give hope to the hopeless.
So you discovered your condition 23 years ago.
Yeah.
What kind of cancer, may I ask, did you discover, and how did you discover?
I had carcinoma of the tonsil.
Can you break that down to layman's language?
Okay, that is throat cancer.
Okay. This was 23 years ago.
Yeah.
What happened? Were you unable to swallow? I mean, what were the symptoms? I would like to know what happened. How did you discover that you need to go to the doctor?
It started like a sore throat. You know, when you have sore throat, my late mother was a nurse. So when we have this sore throat, we tell her, she asks us to gargle with warm water and salt. I did that, thinking it was just a minor stuff, that is going to go out. But surprisingly, it wasn't going down. My throat keeps enlarging.
And it was swollen?
Yes, it was swollen gradually. I couldn't swallow even my saliva. It was that bad, talk less of eating. So I had to go. Then I was staying at Gwagwalada. Then it was a Gwagwalada specialist hospital. And I went there. They directed me to the ENT department. I did the tests, everything. So when the result came out, the doctor said I was going to be operated on. And
did they tell you it was cancer?
No, then they haven't known that it was cancer. But they said it was tonsillitis, that it has inflamed and it needs to be removed. So it was a 50-50 chance. And I first of all took it to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament because I visit him every day. I don't miss Mass from time. So I took it to him, and the surgery was done. It was successful.
And you still didn't know it was cancer then?
I still didn't know. Even the doctor didn't know. So it was when they did the surgery. After the surgery, it's like the doctor sensed something. And they now said that they held me back in the hospital, that they are going to do a test on what was removed from my throat, on the toxin.
Biopsy.
Yes. So they took it to the lab, and they were there for 3 weeks. So the pathological report came out, and they discovered that it was cancerous. So
then you were a 22-year-old young girl, 22 years. So
yeah.
How did it feel? You were just on the threshold of being a young lady and all that, and enjoy your future ahead of you. I imagine you were in school at that time. You were in university.
Yeah.
So how did you take that news?
That time I just finished, because I started everything early in life. I just finished from.
You had graduated?
Yes,
then?
I had graduated.
Yes. What did you study?
I studied economics first, but on the way I stopped and I entered law.
Okay.
So I was preparing to go to law school here.
Yes. So to take you back, so when you got that news, where were you and who was with you when you got that diagnosis that you have cancer? Because all along you were thinking it was something else.
Yeah, I was in Gwagwalada.
With who?
I was staying alone.
And you got that news?
Yeah, then I was helping out the Missionary Society of St. Paul. They opened one small school at one village called Dobi near them. So I was doing a pro bono job for the for them.
Even as young as you were, you're already doing
Exactly.
pro bono job.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to, we're going to take a break now. We'll be right back. You've come with some tracks, some sounds to your life, some track sounds to your life. So we're going to play the first one. The first one is It Pays to Serve Jesus.
Okay.
It Pays to Serve Jesus. We'll be right back. That was No Woman, No Cry by Bob Marley. I'm sorry, I said it was another one. We don't have that, you know. So, No Woman, No Cry. That is one of the soundtracks to your life. Why that particular one?
Because when it was discovered that it was cancerous, I was referred to National Hospital. Then they were just starting National Hospital then. I was referred to the oncology department, and my oncologist was a consultant, Dr. Festus Igbinoba, is still there. So when I went to meet him, I gave him the letter from the referral letter. He went through and started by encouraging me. Then I've not known, even me, I don't know what was going on.
But you knew you had a cancer. You knew you had cancer then.
No,
Okay.
they've not told me.
Oh, they didn't tell you, but it was in the letter.
Yes.
Okay. They
Because
gave you a referral letter.
Exactly.
But they didn't tell you that
and
it was.
I was
okay.
asked not to open it.
Okay,
That I should just
okay.
take it to, because we don't have such history in my
Yes,
family. So
yes.
I didn't even think of that.
Yes.
So I just took it to the doctor that it was
The consultant,
addressed to,
yes.
the consultant. And when he went through, he paused for some minutes and was looking at me. He asked me if I'm a Christian. I said, yes, I am. What denomination? I said, I'm a Catholic, rooted one. He said, do I really believe in God? I said, why not? I'm a Catholic. Because it was later discovered I was a reverend in Foursquare. This they are born again stuff. He asked me if I was born again. I said, I was born again then 27 years. It was like, I said,
At baptism.
yes, I said at baptism.
Yes.
As an infant, I was baptized as a Catholic.
Yes.
I'm a rooted Catholic, and from there I become from that day on, I become
Born again.
yes. And it started
And the
laughing.
Holy
They
Spirit.
mock us.
Yes.
And he said, okay. Then he started asking me what my mother does, what my father, my background, my family background, history. I told him everything. My late father was a marine engineer. He was the divisional marine engineer, inland waterways, at Lokoja then. My late mother was a nurse at Tankuri Hospital, Lokoja then. They were still alive then. So I told him everything.
He wanted to get a clear picture before
Exactly.
breaking the news to
He asked
you.
me if any of my aunts was sick, that has breast cancer. Or then my mind didn't even go to that. I said no, none that I know of. None that I know of. Even those that passed, none.
So he now
None.
told you.
So he now started by encouraging me that there's nothing God cannot do. That I see that I have great faith and that God is going to do it, but it's a 50-50 chance. And I had carcinoma of the tonsil. I said, which one is carcinoma? Because I don't really understand. He said, throat cancer. I said, throat cancer. Where is it coming from?
Can I ask, did you ever smoke? Have you ever smoked in your life?
No. And I sing. I'm a chorister. Up till now, I still sing, even though I'm no more in the choir. I have this very sweet voice.
So you get the diagnosis that you have cancer.
Yeah.
Here you are, you're a 22-year-old young lady, and you're in front of this consultant. Did anybody accompany you on that day? Any family member, any
Yes.
friend?
There's a friend that went with me. Her name is late Dr. Nkem. She's late now. God rest her soul. She's quite older than me, but she loves me as a person, So when I told her of the thing, she knew the doctor then in Gwagwalada. The doctor had told her, but she didn't want to tell me. So, but she went with me.
To support you, to give you the
to
support.
support me. She brought
Yes.
me because she works in town here, FCDA, Agric, Ministry
Yeah.
of Agri. So,
Yeah.
and she has a car then.
Yes.
So she was coming to us. So she
So she
brought
took
me.
you.
She stayed with me. She and her friend Angela. They waited outside, and stayed till I finished with the doctor. Till when it was my turn, went in, came out. So the doctor said, immediately the doctor told me, I said, it's not unto death, but to the glory of God. It's like, I didn't even shake, nothing, Doctor was saying, wow, am I sure I'm a Catholic? I said, I'm a rooted Catholic.
No wonder,
He
no
said,
woman, no cry.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be all right.
Exactly.
And you had that faith, even at
Yes.
such a young age.
So what is giving you this confidence? I say, well, I'm twin. My twin brother died when we were infants. And I'm Dada too. So he started laughing. I say, I'm very stubborn. I have this stubborn spirit. And I see things in my dream. So God promised me that I'm not going to die, so I don't know. He has showed me. It was like he was encouraged, and he said, "Okay, that I'm going to start chemotherapy and radiotherapy. They will start the radiotherapy first, then after the chemotherapy. But I'm going to join. There's a group because we're very many there that will go through orientation. They will,
to give you counseling
yes. On what the after effects.
Okay.
Because
we'll take a break now. If you want to call in to ask questions or give comments, the telephone line is 081 084 47518. You can send SMS or WhatsApp message to this number. Give us a call if you have any message, if you need any word of encouragement. She will be ready to take your message, to take your call. In the meantime, we're going to play the second soundtrack to your life, which is When I Remember by Jude Nam. When I Remember by Jude Nam. So what do you remember about the treatment?
Yeah, I remember.
Why is this song so special to you?
It's special because I remembered what I passed through when I started the treatment. Started with the chemotherapy, the radiotherapy. The after effects of this treatment is worse than the cancer, which I don't even wish my enemy to go through, to pass through.
So if there's anybody listening now in that same predicament, what is your advice to them? When you remember, what can you advise
they
them?
should remember that there's that cancer is not a death sentence, and they should be hopeful. There's life after cancer. And that if cancer kills A, it will not kill B. They should hold on to their God.
And I can imagine that now we have much more cutting-edge treatments now, unlike those years, many years ago. So what is your advice now for people going through cancer? Because you went on now to open to set up a foundation, St. Monica Cancer Foundation. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, during the treatment, when the doctor told me that because it's metastasized,
and what does that mean?
It was spreading up to my neck. If you watch, I have a small neck. Up to my hair, it was going down to my breast. But my breast is still intact because God did it. He arrested it halfway, and I'm better. I'm 100%. No cancer trace. So after during the treatment, when the doctors here said that they can't do anything, I have a priest brother, Reverend Father Nig Okomah, and I also have a Reverend sister. My brother is based in US. He did the seminary, everything. So he came down to Nigeria and we did everything, and he took me abroad. Went to US St. Rita in North Dakota. So we went to the hospital there. They started another treatment entirely because they don't trust, the result I brought from Nigeria. They started by doing all the tests, everything, and they started their treatment. So I went through another, I will call it hellfire, which is the chemotherapy. It's terrible because the after effect after chemo is.
So what is your advice on how can people cope? Are there any mitigating factors that you can do perhaps to help you cope better?
Yes, it starts from you.
As much. Yes.
Well, first of all, when you are being diagnosed with cancer, tell yourself that I am not going to die. It starts from you.
In the mind.
Yes, in the mind.
Have
it
faith.
Starts from you. Even though when I was in the hospital, they will be carrying, patients, off and on. I was seeing your presence, somebody you were staying with today, or it's gone, and you'll be thinking, I might be next. No, all those things did not shake me. But one thing is that my my priest brother, I had a nanny that was batting me because I was on wheelchair. I couldn't help myself. I was like, I was looking like a broomstick. You won't believe that this horrible is the one. But I used to be on the big side. So when I fell there, I went down. I emaciated very, very well. I lost my hair, everything. But now I've recovered. So, and the nanny was taking care of. So every time I would tell them to take me to the Blessed Sacrament. So there was a fine chapel there. So the nanny would just wheel me. It would just drop me there. I have a bell. So if I want her, I would just call the bell because she feeds me. I couldn't swallow everything. There's a pipe inside of me. So I was there one day. I would just go. I don't say anything. I would just be looking at Jesus. I know you are here. I know you can do it.
I have faith.
Something happened one day. And because once in a while I would just pass out. So they will think I've gone. They will, try to bring me back. So during one of those times, I had a dream, when they were thinking I've gone, they were bringing oxygen, but I was in another realm, A woman came, because I'm a Marian devotee. I love Mama like no man's business. So a woman, but she came in just ordinary form and with a child, and was telling me that I should say bye-bye to cancer. She called my name, Elizabeth. I said, Mommy, who are you? How did you? She said I should just say bye-bye to cancer. I was like, who told you I had cancer? All this while they were running around doing me, I was in another thing, enjoying myself with the conversation with it. He just looked at the man. He did like this, and 3 lobes, brownish, came out, and fire, something like fire, just blew the stuff away, and they just disappeared. She smiled. That smile, I've never seen anybody with that kind of smile, and I was happy. In my excitement, I woke up and I nearly pushed they said, she's back. Immediately I got up. I told them that I'm hungry. They were looking at me, because this is somebody that I've not eaten for months. I couldn't even, because they had to hire that, and they feed me with, cereal, any soft
liquid.
Liquid. They make it very, very soft, watery, and they feed me. But this time I got up that I want to eat. I want to eat about.
So that is your faith, isn't
yes,
it? Yes,
they say I'm not in Nigeria, that they can't get, they have to. I said, just go and bring me anything. Thank God there's a McDonald's very close to the place. So they went there and bought me, and I was eating as if tomorrow no day. They were just looking at me. No, Igbo, then they begin video. They one go call this and say, my brother said, no, you don't want that publicity.
So you believe
they
it
were
was
like,
your faith?
Yes.
It was your faith. So now tell us about St. Monica Cancer Foundation.
Yeah.
What does that foundation
I
do?
promised my God that if he heals me, I'm going to come back to Nigeria, open this foundation to help other cancer patients. Even if I don't help them with money, I will encourage them, because I'm a living testimony, to tell them that cancer is not a death sentence, and you can come out of it. It starts from you.
You can survive it.
Yes, you can survive it, because imagine what it means for a white doctor to look me straight in the eyes and tell me I have 3 months to live. And this is 22 years. The fear alone. we think that
But you were never afraid.
I was never afraid. That is the thing. Up till now, I don't know the way God created me. Maybe that was why I stayed 12 months in the womb.
So now your foundation helps people.
Yes.
What exactly do you do?
Okay, we start by counseling them, by telling them that there's hope, and if we have money, we help. If we don't have, we go out of our way to meet people. And because of the situation of things, people are not really, because sometimes I will get alert from people I don't even know. So when there's a patient that really needs, that is very, very poor, we know they can't help themselves.
So what is your experience with, interacting with cancer patients? Yes.
One is fear. The fear of the unknown, that, I'm going to die. The big C. Secondly, financial aspects. Some are from very poor families, some from middle family that, when the doctor told me during my time that we spend up to 10 to 15 million, if not for my brother, and so where am I going to get that kind of money?
So now, is there any help out there for people who are not able to pay those kind of amounts? Is there anywhere they can, they can get help?
Yes. There are some organizations. I heard that in Lagos, there's free cancer screening, and once in a while, we St. Monica Cancer Foundation, when we get sponsors, I've done like 3 times.
Yes.
We do free screening. My oncologists are open to me. I can mention their names here. In National Hospital, they are still alive. They are my witness. I think about 5 of them came to Church of Assumption one time when I had the program. I did free screening. We did road walk, awareness campaign and the rest. They came out. They helped in doing free screening.
Did you ever find out if your cancer could have been prevented? Did you get what caused your cancer? Did anybody ever tell you?
No, because I asked. They said no, it can happen to anybody. Everybody, even you, we have it in
cancer cells.
Yes. So you might eat something you don't know that trigger it. And if it's not a curtail, it spreads.
So every living human being is a potential cancer patient. So,
it's not cancer is not
are
a
there any
respecter of anybody.
Yes. Are there any precautions that people can take in your experience? What are the precautions that people can take?
Because I've attended so many lectures within and outside the country, so I'm more knowledgeable. One, it starts from our lifestyle. One, the kind of food we eat. So it's good to go on organic and natural food instead of buying all this canned food and the rest. Nigeria, we are so processed food, because there's this ozones in the processed food, the container, the what comes out from there as imbibed into the food, and it's not helping matter. But when you go through the natural, you eat the natural food. We have it here. We are blessed with every natural food. And again, if you stay out, when you are battling with cancer, stay out of folic acid, because folic acid helps too much to grow.
And sugar, I understand.
Yes, sugar and too. Sugar too. Yeah. So punish your body. Punish your body. Eat healthy. Punish your body. Stress-free. Be happy. Don't carry grudges. Like, I don't know if you offend me, I will tell you to your face and it's out. I might be angry for 2-3 days and it's gone. So those are the kind of things don't pile grudges in your mind. Forgive easily. Yes. Be happy. Anything that makes you happy, do it.
Are there any screening that you can do, to
yes,
check?
Yes. You, for the teenagers, they give there's a vaccine. They can go to the hospital. They give them the vaccine, but they pay for it. Yes, to girls.
Okay.
They give them the vaccine. Say from say 9, 10, 11 years.
To prevent cervical cancer.
That is cervical. And again, when you are 40 and above, you go for checkups.
Yes.
And you can do it yourself.
Yeah. Mammogram.
Yes.
Mammogram.
And you can also do it yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Just
for ladies, after your menses.
Yes.
Immediately after your menses, stand on in front of the mirror. When you want to check with the right breast, you use your left hand to check and do the same thing with the other one.
To check if there's any lump
that is abnormal. Normally, women, we have lumps, natural ones. But if there's one that is very stubborn, very strong, that it's not.
Go and see a doctor.
Yes, go and see a doctor. And I tell people, early detection saves life. When you have your body, so when you experience a strange object, a foreign body in you start seeing some signs in you, because cancer comes in different form. There's different type of cancer. The only thing people know is the breast and the cervical. No, for men, the prostate. Men too have breast cancer. Do you know that?
I've heard that.
1 in a million, they have breast cancer. So there are different kinds of cancer. I know a priest in Kaduna Diocese, but his late, God rest his soul. He has a toe cancer. He just kicked his leg on a stone and took it lightly. Before you know, the thing started, paining. Before they had to cut that toe off, and it was cancerous. Before we know it, father died. So,
I think we have a caller now.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name and where you're calling from? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We lost that caller. Never mind. If you want to join this conversation, the number to call is 081-084-47518. You can send an SMS message or WhatsApp message. The next soundtrack to your life, Liz, is Thanksgiving and Love by Jude now. Thanksgiving and Love. We'll play that for you now. Thanksgiving and Love by Jude now. You're welcome back to the program. I'm speaking with Liz Okomah, cancer survivor. She survived cancer 23 years ago now. Cancer of the throat. We have a caller now. We'll take the caller. What's your name? Good afternoon. Where are you calling from? We lost that caller again. Please call back. I think the network is playing up this afternoon. We've been speaking with Liz. She's been telling us the story of how she discovered at a very young age, 22-year-old young lady, about to start life, and then you just suddenly discover that you have cancer. However, you had that faith. That's the thing that resonates with me. You had faith. Even when you were told, most people would just, fall apart and cry, and, yes, we'll take this call now. I hope you're lucky the third time. Hello, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, welcome, Kelvin. Do you have a question for Liz?
Because of experience, on the topic, on the discussion, I just want to chip in.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I want to congratulate
Thank you.
It's been quite a journey for her, and we thank God she made it. It's like one is a million testimonies. The need for cancer awareness cannot be overemphasized, and fortunately, we have foundations like ours that's helping in the awareness as well as other foundations out there. I'm very happy with her faith.
That's it, yes.
Yes, I'm so delighted with her faith. I have a similar experience, not me though, my wife, and God did it. And I want to assure every Christian, particularly the Catholics, that there's power in the blessed sacrament.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's power in the blessed sacrament. When my wife was diagnosed of cancer,
Do you want to share what kind of cancer it was? Ovarian cancer. How old was she when this happened? 40.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought the world crumbled right in my face. When your loved one just look at you and cry and say, hey, I'm not going to die. I said, you will die, John. I worship you with him. When she went into the theater, Ash Wednesday of last year,
Wow.
she my family mercy.
Hmm.
And that same Daramola teaching hospital.
Glory be to
And
God.
see, my wife is basically told me that one of the best hospitals you can ever go to in today's Nigeria are teaching hospitals.
I agree with you. Absolutely.
Whatever anybody says,
Absolutely.
if it's not malaria and typhoid, go to teaching hospital.
I agree. I
God
agree
show
with
my
you.
family mercy.
Thank God.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
In fact, when the doctor went into the theater with my wife, there's a chapel. And Daramola now he said,
Yes, and looks.
went
Yeah.
into that chapel and knelt before the altar. And God did marvelously. After the whole thing, she went to the first 6 cycles of chemotherapy. Her hair fell off. In fact, like our sister is still saying, the after effect of chemotherapy is worse than cancer.
Yeah.
At some point, Barry said she was able to take like say people
Oh.
who are taking it. And for cancer patients, they did love us around them.
Yes, I was going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to be ill, but the person who is giving the support, like yourself,
No, in fact,
because
my wife,
yeah.
I know the medication. She doesn't even know the medication. There is no one single day, I mean, not 1 hour, not second, I won't be with my wife.
So what advice would you give to a carer, somebody who is in your situation, caring for a loved one who is going through cancer?
She just keep on showing that person love.
No.
Do your own private researches. When I research on ovarian cancer, I know that it is legal, but it's dependent on time. In fact, the doctor told me, what and say, what will we do it? That is a stage 3. I said, doctor, I know what you're saying. My God has told me it is not cancer.
Yeah.
I know what you are doing. But of course, we have to stay medical. We stay the course. And again, when the chemotherapy, they started administering chemotherapy, you see it was working. It's not a cheap treatment.
So is it so? I can imagine that for ovarian cancer, I'm not a doctor. Would she have had a hysterectomy? Radical. So hysterectomy is when they take out all the reproductive organs. Yes. That's all the womb. Yes. 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 Yeah. But you do have children. Yeah. Thank God. Of course.
Yes.
Thank God. So, and I mean, she's cancer clear now.
It's good.
Of course. Even if Yes. Even the doctors say it, that it is God that works through them.
Yeah.
Yes.
They tend, God heals.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you so much for this contribution. Yes, and I want you to, yes. And how is your wife doing now? How is she doing now? Thank God.
She should come and join Cancer Survivors Association. I will put out my number because we have an association. I'm their president. I'm the oldest cancer survivor in Abuja.
And yeah, and I
Yeah,
think that
we encourage ourselves.
Yeah, support groups are very, very important.
For cancer patients out there,
Yeah.
I have a friend in America who been in Houston. In fact, it was our friend Methodist Hospital.
Okay.
Hourly at Methodist Hospital in Houston. It's not a cheap people, I agree. But at least we're treated in Nigeria. She keeps telling me, if you get the right set of doctors in Nigeria, you don't need to go out.
Exactly. Yeah.
I spoke with her. Hourly said, help me. I keep telling people, we have good doctors in Nigeria.
Exactly.
The plan they gave to us at Barr at the hospital was the same thing they were going to give to us in America.
Exactly. Yeah.
And another thing that I always say is that because the doctors here are experts in treating black people, African people, so they treat black people every day in there. They are experts. Unlike, yes, exactly. So, so I think we still have the best doctors, one of the best doctors in the world, are Nigerians. Yeah.
When for cancer patients, you ask me, you need love around.
Love, exactly. Yeah.
It was cancer of the womb because it does things for blood and replacement every now and
Okay.
then. During COVID, he had, when he went for that test, he said, COVID, hey, there's a bad news. The bad news is that there's another cancer right in your throat. We now went into the theater on a Monday and came out doing 24 hours of surgery during COVID.
In America.
Yes.
Wow. And he survived. So yes, Elizabeth, yes. It's not a death sentence. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for your contribution. Yes. Please keep listening to Radio Maria. Yes. Thank you very much. Let me have another. Thank you. And Happy New Year to you and our regards to Chioma. Thank you. Thank you. So the whole point of this program, as this is a new year, is to give hope. To give hope to people, whatever you're going through, it may be cancer, it may be anything else. Be hopeful.
Yeah.
Be joyous. And like Liz said earlier on, do not bear grudges.
Yeah.
I think the state of mind is very, very important.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Yeah.
Stay happy. Abi?
Yeah,
While
stay
I know
happy.
the end,
While
stay
I know the end.
happy.
People say you are too blunt to it. I say no, that's me. That's why I'm alive, because I will tell you the way it is. They call me Madam
And then you
Hoa.
move- and then
I
you
tell you,
move
and I'm
on.
free,
Yes.
and I'm
Don't
the
bear
next day.
grudges.
After a few days, I will
Yes.
just what is happening? Are you okay?
They say unforgiveness is like a poison that you
Yeah.
keep drinking. Yes, we have another caller.
Yeah.
What's your name? Good afternoon. Where are you calling from? Hello. Okay. You're welcome to the program. Happy New Year. Yes. Of course.
Yes.
I thank God my sister for what she has been doing.
Thank you.
I pray that God will continue to keep her
Amen.
and make her give hope to people.
Amen.
Yes.
Because in our life as Catholics, we try very cheap with that God is not working in us. And that's why so many people, when they open their church, they face their speaker to Catholic Church. God is not. But there is a lot of things, even those who are not Catholics, even Muslims, that are obtained from Catholic Church, from Zenith Bank. So I thank you and God bless all of you.
Amen. Thank you very
Thank
much
you,
for that
sir.
contribution. Yes, Catholics they may leave to new churches, but they always come back. That's my experience. People may go for 5 years, 2 years. They always say they don't find. They never find that
I
thing.
can't even imagine
They
me
always
leaving
come
the
back.
Catholic Church
They
for
always come back. I tell people that you don't have everything you need is in the Catholic Church.
bam, full,
Visit
full
the Blessed
package.
Sacrament. Stay there quietly before Christ.
Attend daily masses.
Yes,
Belong to
you
any
need.
pious society, like I'm a
Everything you need, and have
Vincent
faith.
Chance.
The faith of Liz, your faith is something else, because
Yeah.
I cannot imagine.
Even up till now.
I cannot even imagine a young girl
Yeah.
being told that, and you look, so
I was
you know.
50 last year, August 15, and people were telling me, "Do you think, but I'm going to get married?"
Yes,
I told them,
we have another caller. Good afternoon, good evening.
good
What's
evening.
your name and where are you calling from?
Daddy Christopher Obo.
Daddy Christopher, welcome to the program. Happy New Year to you, Daddy Christopher. Yes.
In fact, to God be all the glory. I
Amen.
am happy to hear from Elizabeth.
yeah,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you.
Hi, this is the choir master. 1980
Wow!
to 80.
Wow! Yes, and you were working at NMPC.
Yes.
Wow!
The youngest member of my choir.
Wow!
She was there. The good singer.
Yeah,
They say he's a priest now.
yeah, was
Yeah.
yeah,
Senior to Elizabeth.
yeah.
I
It's
don't know
number.
where to keep my mind. Just to hear about
Yeah.
what has happened to her.
We have your number, don't we?
Please.
No, don't let him not say it.
Okay.
We will take your number. Are you calling with your number? Yes, we will take it. We will.
No,
We
are we even?
Okay, later I'm speaking with the phone yet.
Yes.
Okay, is your
Okay.
number? Did you call with your number? I'm going to get the
Yes.
number.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I will give you a call, and please keep your phone. I will still give out my number. Yeah.
So that's a great
good,
testimony,
good
isn't
to hear
it?
from you. Yeah.
You
Wow!
don't sound that
wow,
old. You don't sound that young. I must say, 77 is wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Yes.
If you serve him.
Yes. Wow!
Yes.
Wow!
Yes.
Wow.
I'm getting emotional now. This is so wonderful. This is
Wow.
great testimony. Great testimony.
Wow! I'm so
Yes.
happy to hear
Yes,
from you.
yes. So
Wow!
so we will
Wow.
so she will
Yeah.
call you. Yeah, she will call you after the program. You may want to give out your number in case.
Yes,
you
I
want
will
to-
give out my
in
number,
case you want
yes.
to reach out to Elizabeth to reach out to her foundation. In case you want to support her foundation,
Yeah.
she will. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you, sir. Thank you so
Yes,
much. Thank you,
yes.
sir. We appreciate your
Wow.
call, sir. Thank you,
Amen.
sir.
Good to hear from you, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Stay tuned
yes.
to Radio Maria,
Maria.
won't you?
Yeah.
That's your favorite radio
Wow.
station in Abuja.
He was my choir master at Lokoja. You see,
Yes.
it's good to say the truth because I started. Father George Usani.
Yeah.
I was 5 years old when they were then. I was in the choir.
Wow.
So
That's
you
a great
know,
testimony.
Yeah, I've been a choir
You're
from.
listening
Yes.
to Radio Maria 91.3 FM.
Yeah.
Join us every Monday 5 to 6 p.m. Journey through life.
Yeah.
We're journeying through the life of Elizabeth Okomah right now.
Yeah.
She survived cancer 22 years ago. Now she's here,
Yeah,
looking
live
very
and
healthy,
direct.
happy,
Beautiful.
focused, running a foundation to help other cancer survivors. And we've had some very, very touching calls,
Yeah.
especially from Mrs. Choma's husband. That was a very, very, touching phone call.
Yeah.
And I hope her healing is permanent.
Amen.
And
Amen.
we will like to hear from you.
Yeah.
If you want to, share your experience with us, you can
Yeah.
call us, you can send a message to us, 081-084 47518. So what is the final soundtrack to your life? Is it Omena Chide by Jude Nam? We'll
Yeah.
listen to that now.
Yeah.
Yes, you're listening to Journey Through Life on Radio Maria 91.3 FM. My guest this evening is Elizabeth Okomah. She survived cancer 23 years ago.
23. This
She's
year
been
to be
sharing
23.
her experiences with us. So, Elizabeth, what next for you now? What do you do other than the foundation? Foundation is an NGO. It's not a
Yeah, no,
it's not
no,
a
it's an
business. So what
NGO,
do
it's
you
not a
do?
business. I love cooking.
You have a passion for cooking.
Yeah, I have a passion for cooking. So I'm the CEO of Anioma Kitchens.
Okay.
So we cover weddings, birthdays,
Okay.
retirements, any party at all.
Okay.
We plan your event for you.
Okay.
No matter the amount you have,
Okay.
we help you in planning. So I
Okay.
have passion. So please patronize me because it's from the proceeds that I use in helping my patients. Yes.
Your
And this
foundation.
December, some
So-
people have been supporting us. This December, we did some.
We have another caller. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay.
Right now, the production side.
Okay. What's the name, sir?
Victor is my name.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I could say that, you know, when we hear this type of thing, you know, we begin to feel encouraged. One thing I want her to do is to please advertise this foundation
Yes.
Okay.
within, at least within the church. You know, I would personally, I attend our Nig-Support of Nigeria, I mean, through
Cathedral, Area 3. Yes.
I would love to have, anyway, you have my number now, so you
Hmm.
can send me something
Yes.
that I will, anytime I have a little money at home,
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank
sir.
you very
We're going.
much.
Yes.
and I want to continue to produce.
Oh, fantastic.
I also want to say that people should realize that from my little observation, the miracle of God comes in various forms.
Exactly.
Let no man or woman in his or her mind say, God do miracle for me like this. God will do the miracle in the manner
He wants. Yes.
and the important thing is for you to arrive at the situation which you want.
Yes.
I want to quickly say an experience very quickly too. My own senior brother is well. You know, the wife had something in the throat, and after one test and everything, 3 months after, she went into the surgery, and the consultant of doctors, wife, they were all there. As they will report to us later, they ran into chaos. They didn't know exactly what to do after about 45 hours. And so they made contact and who came around, a Nigerian, an Igbo man.
Wow.
I can't remember the name right now. He was the one. And the white man reported that he came and taught us a lesson of the surgery.
Wow.
And so God was able to bring somebody who will do that way properly and everything well. That is a miracle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It may not be in a magical form.
Exactly.
Yes.
We should always let people know that, you know, this miracle that all over the place is not the actual type of miracle.
Yes.
It may also involve that, but the miracles come in various shapes, you know, and forms.
Fantastic.
We thank God for her.
Thank
Thank
you.
God for
Thank you.
for this radio station too.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we will always bless God.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know, this radio station does not do adverts and all that. We are, by the grace of God and by your support, the listeners. So if you want to support, yes. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your call. Wish you a happy new year.
Thank you.
So, Elizabeth, would you like to give out the phone number, the contacts for St. Monica Cancer Foundation?
definitely.
So, in case anybody is listening and they would like to be a part of it, they may want to help you, like this
support you.
gentleman said, or they may need help, for instance. You can signpost them because sometimes it's not just giving money, sharing your experience, telling them where to go, what to do
Yeah.
can also help. You know.
And I do caregiving
Yes.
job too.
So please,
you know.
can you say your number out if you don't mind? The St. Monica Cancer Foundation number, yes.
Okay. 081 389 11617.
Okay.
I'll take it again. 081 389 11617.
So that's the number for the St. Monica Cancer Foundation. So now, do you have any ongoing treatments or checks? Do you go back to check?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
yes.
stopped that because I was doing that before and
Yes.
I'm cancer free.
Yes.
No trace even.
Yes. So you
I've
don't go
stopped.
back like
No,
every
no,
year for
no, I
blood
don't spend.
tests
No,
and
I
things
don't
like
do that.
Okay,
It's
so-
once in a while I do the normal. I don't even fall sick.
Yes.
It's once in a while, maybe malaria,
Yes.
catarrh, all this, and I treat and
Anyway,
I'm
it's
fine.
gone. It's gone forever.
It's
In
gone.
the name of
It's
Jesus,
gone.
you know.
Amen.
I mean, one
It's
thing I
just
have
God.
taken from speaking with you is the faith, your solid faith.
Yeah.
You were fixated on Christ. And Mother Mary also interceded for you.
Yeah.
So that's the key thing that I'm taking away from this conversation this evening. So this is the new year. My name is Sisi Bunmi. In case you have any story you would like to share, please call me, contact me through 081-084-47518. If you have any extraordinary message, any extraordinary story you'd like to share with us. So we're giving hope. So this new year is all about hope. It's all about overcoming, about joy. So always tune in on Monday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. to listen and join in. Also, my name is Sisi Bunmi. Your final words?
Yeah, my final words to those battling with cancer or any illness. They should know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that there is nothing God cannot do. It doesn't stop you from taking your medications. Go to the hospital, see your doctor, take your medication, and still have faith. It starts from you, just as I said. Tell yourself, you're not going to die. This sickness is not going to kill you. Go for your daily masses, say your prayers, be happy. Just remove it. Don't let it be, your primary. Just know that you will live your life, be happy, and it's gone.
And don't underrate Nigerian doctors.
Yes, they are trying. They are doing
Nigerian
well.
Doctors. They're doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Yes. So we will sign out with "When I Remember" by Jude Nam. Don't forget to join us same time next week. I am Sisi Bunmi, Radio Nigeria 91.3 FM. Thank you. Good evening.